We did it. We did it. We found a way to live stream on a Sunday afternoon. It's 3:03 here in good old Vancouver, BC, Canada. I'm trying to find. There it is. Today's stream is Toxic Zombie Boar. Oh, hey, hey. And as soon as I put this link into my Discord, my happy little Discord, we're going to start the effing show. Publish! Okay, here we go. So, welcome, one and all. My name is Torn. I'm an illustrator, as you might imagine. And I like drawing zombies. This is a commission for a... what is it called? Warlords of the Toxic Wasteland? Something of the Toxic Wasteland. And for a project called the Zombie Zine, where it's a zombie randomizer. You can have like a million. I don't remember the number that the writer gave me, but you can have a lot of zombie combination. More zombies you can shake a stick at. Which is, I don't know how many zombies that is, but it's a lot. So last time I streamed, I found the music is too quiet. Anyway, we'll come back to that. I was working on my shroom. Where is it? Oh no, okay, here we go. Yes, can I get out of this? Thank you. My mushroom zombie in the back here. And when we left off, this is exactly where I left off. I have not touched this drawing since the last live stream. But I was not happy with the area that I circled, and I was thinking about having some droopy ulcers. But then after I went to bed, I was thinking about it a little bit more, and I thought, what if it was like, oh, that's not really the color I wanted. Sure, red, just red. What if there was like a big gash across the front? What if that was the zombiness of it? Maybe, oh yeah, that's true, right? I don't know. Thinking out loud here. I don't want to lose I'm gonna lose some of the structure of the stem, I guess you call it. Because there's going to be some toxic gas behind it. This is the toxic guy right here on the right. The red guy. The blood-colored guy. And then we have the zombie boar on the left-hand side. We'll see if I can wrap this up on today's live stream. It seems unlikely, but we're going to give it a go. So that means less talk. Less talky, more drawy. But I feel like I'm going to leave the mushroom alone for a while. Come back to the mushroom after I work on our good friend. Hey, look at that. There's a bit of reference. That's a nice looking zombie. Oh, hello. I don't know who that is. I didn't write down who that was. But look at that. I feel like that's kind of somewhere in the neighborhood of what we're going to look at. The angle's obviously different. But he looks pretty grotesque, which is what we're going after here. So let's make that yellow like I like to do. I have a couple other references. Design bundle. Is that what that says? Just zombies. Just zombies. Doing their zombie thing. It's my zombie references. And I don't really have a reference for... Oh, there's another one. This is just kind of generic zombie reference to get you in the mood. I kind of like... What do I like about this? I like... What's going on with his mouth? I like that his eyes are all what's the word I'm looking for? Glazed. So let's keep that one too. Why not? And do I want to start with the face today on this guy? Let's get our working finished layer. It's going to be black ink. It's going to be my favorite brush, the Chisla, one of my favorite brushes, in the True Grit Texture Supply. I'm going to go all the way up to 50. That might help to speed up the process. Okay, so make that... no, this is my drawing layer. It's going to be blue. D is for drawing. Perfect. Yes, good. This one will be yellow because it is a reference, and this is our. Now it's too loud. There's a thing over there. Hey there. It is Spider-Man. So what's the deal with this toxic zombie? Let's take a look. Let me do a different color. Let me do a purpley color. See, I've got this here going on here with a little ulcer, as we said yesterday. But I also like the idea that he's kind of like spewing this toxic gas out of like volcanic somethings. And what is he wearing? Like, should his arms be chunky as well, or is it just the? I think it's just the body. I think the arms are fine. He's not fat. He's not overweight. He's filled with gases. He's bloated with gases, which I guess could be in his legs and his arms and his extremities. But or maybe we should have some coming from his mouth as well. Maybe his ears. But I don't want him to. I mean, that's obviously a fart. There's not a lot of real estate in this back area anyway because of the shroom guy. But maybe we could do like a couple. Right? Little mushroom clouds on the mushroom. The mushroom drawing. I don't know. I'm not sure how to do it. How do you do it? That's his shirt anyway, so I can't really have it coming out of his shirt. Unless I do a big rip here. Which I could. Rip it. Or maybe I just stick to what I had and have it coming out of his back here. Will he have a sleeve? I kind of imagine this being like a blue collar worker. Like he should have his name tag on here, and his name would be, I don't know what, Duke? Smiley? Text? So this would be like some kind of a work shirt. Like I don't really know. Never having drawn this kind of a thing before. And then just like, here's a cloud. Here's where one was. It erupted a moment before we started looking at this guy. But they're all kind of on the right side, which... I don't know. Too much? That also still kind of looks like he's... Maybe you should just have... Oh, gosh, I don't know what to do. I'm paralyzed. I just have one. This would almost be like a little volcanic fissure on him. Uh-oh. There's a skateboarder going past our house, and my dog's out in the balcony barking at him. I feel like I need one more. Oh, yeah, the dog is really going at it now. Is that two? I feel like that's... I mean... I could go all in on the fart. But I'm not sure about that. Oh, cheeseburger. Calm down. Okay. Is there anything I want to look at the face before I start doing my final? I feel like let's just start drawing. Let's just start drawing. He's definitely wearing pants. It looks like he's wearing like spandex pants or something. And his leg is really small compared to his arms. I don't know what I was thinking about that. So maybe I do need to draw in a bit more rough. Like maybe is that his? That's one's a little bit sexy. Looks like a chicken drumstick. feel like... Oops. If I just make it like... Maybe I put the knee here. And then I can still have the foot be around there, right? Because where's his front? He's all twisted around here. This, like, I feel like I've made his front here, so his navel would be here. Like, according to the shirt that I've drawn. It doesn't really make sense, but I'm also okay with that. So maybe I don't worry about it and I just draw what looks appealing to me. Underpants. Something like that. I feel like this one, we can kind of get away with it being stubby because we can say that it's going off into the darkness. Maybe I just move the knee out a little further more. And then that's fine. Spread those toes apart a little bit more. Okay. Let's draw. Get rid of that. Yeah. Like, here's the gas here. Probably don't want it. Do we want the boar coming out of the gas? Out of the smoke? Of the little gaseous cloud that this guy is creating? Not sure. Figure it out later. Okay. Hey! Gyo vibes. What's a Gyo? Gyos and gyoza? What's Gyo? Some kind of a manga reference? Okay. I mean, I might as well just start on this. Start on what may end up being the hard spot. And I've got to zombify it as well. So it should also look dead. So bloated, but withered. So maybe, let me turn off my mushroom for now. Let me turn off my boar for now. And then I can make this a little more transparent. Gyo. Tell me about this Gyo. Like, oh, could I make that? I could make that more bony. Like, should this one? No. You can see the tendons on the foot. He's got a pretty flat foot, which I think is fine. Give him a little bit of an arch there. And the typical I don't know what's going on the knee with the knee there. And then yeah, okay. Like there's not I'm not worrying about where the hip is. I'm just not worrying about it. You can't make me. Like, should this be his buttocks? Just to make things even more ridiculous? No, I think not. Okay, so we'll do. What did I do with the? Just make this black. He's wearing spandex. You can put a little highlight on it. Some black spandex. Something like that. I don't know. I feel like he needs more darks. But also he's going to be... I don't know. He's kind of going to be in a cloud of his own... in his very own miasma. So maybe not too much. Too many hard blacks. But we can definitely put some... down. Bow. 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 I'm not sure about what's happening there. Bow. Bow. Someone out there is having a field day with the cans and bottles and the recycling. Alright, so this one. What's the deal with that? Let's make that nice and bony. Problem is I don't know how to draw hands. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. That's where it's like an elephant foot. If I look at my own hand, if I were to look at my own hand, I would say that's too close to my face. Yeah, okay. Down, Knuckles. Knuckles are around here somewhere. And then one more little finger. That'll give us a hand. Yeah. Something like that. And then let me look up work shirt. Like you know how in Fallout, that mechanical. Let me look up. Fallout mechanic uniform. Yeah, this is the one. Let me grab it. I don't want to do this particular. There's too many pockets. I don't want the pockets to interfere. But this is the kind of the vibe I'm thinking of with the name patch there. The red rocket. The red rocket. Plus, he's not wearing it. It's not coveralls. It's not going over his whole body. It's just his. So let's look up work shirt. Work shirt. Yeah, something like this. Something like this. But I want a light colored one, I think. Oops. Control V. Steam whistle. Move it up over top. Something like that. Garage work shirt. But I'm not really. Yeah, like this. That's kind of like the vintage. Oh, pardon me. Here's a little ad for Vice Grip Garage. Let me get rid of this one. Would have the big thing on the back, and it would just. So I guess there are going to be pockets if I want to. Depends on how authentic I want to be. But I want to find. Okay, let me type in vintage. Vintage 60s. I once had a jacket that had Dawn written on it, and the other side said Mechanical. So I went by the name Mechanical Dawn. I think this is it here. I think this is the one. Okay, let's get rid of Vice Grip. Sorry. Sorry, Vice Grip. You're out. This is the guy right here. The collar, the buttons. I mean, let's just get rid of all. Let's get rid of all that. And yeah, I really feel, I really do feel like he's got his shirt on backwards. But that's the way I drew it, and I might roll with it. Oh, and I'm saying something. The Fallout Workshop outfit is a canvas jumpsuit. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep. I don't know why he's wearing sports like Lululemon shorts, but he is. Do you have Lululemon in America? Because it's made in Vancouver, so it could be a very localized thing. Like I don't know how widespread Lululemon is, but I see it every day. Because the headquarters, actually, where I work, it wasn't the guy who started Lululemon started another company. Can't remember the name of it. Also a clothing company. Built this new building across from Atomic Cartoons, where the old Atomic Cartoons used to be. It didn't work out. They moved out, and then Atomic Cartoons moved into that building. So I'm in that building. The guy. Obviously, they were normal fitted shorts, but he's all bloated up. Yeah, well, could be. Could be that. Could be that. But yeah, I just like the idea that he's all twisted around too. Like let's approach this as if. Yes, his arms are like. Okay, so if I was drawing this properly, which I am not, we've all agreed that I'm not. Let me grab a nice deep blue. This would be his front. His head is kind of okay, like it's just rotated there. But his elbows are on the wrong, like his left hand is on his right side. And that would work. And that would also kind of work. Like, yeah, basically his arms are on backwards. But I also kind of love that. I'm not broken up about that. And then the little dongle would be here. Like I feel like. Go even further out there. Oh no, I drew a dongle on my live stream. And then his shoulder would be like here, and then his palm would be up. Right? But that's not what we're doing. We just decided to hell with it. Left arms are right arms now in this world. So that's fine. Let me yeah, I can erase all this. Erase this entire layer. I just delete the entire layer. Oh, I added another layer. Was there really having a party in the alley behind my place? All right. But this one, oops, nope. This one, I just want to, let's go rounder. Let's go rounder. And cut in a little bit more on this side. So we can get, so here's going to be, there's going to be, I don't know, should we do it the other way around? Like here's his name and here's the, and then there would be, and then his collar. I feel like his collar, like this is really ripped. So the other side of his collar would be like maybe one side of his collar would be over here. Something like that. Doesn't really make sense when I add the collar. Like, why is there so much? Like, maybe we have to do a little flap there where the hole would be, and then there's another. Get rid of this. There's another button over here, and then probably another button there. And we just say, I hope nobody looks too close, because this doesn't work. Yeah, so let's put one of them here. So then here's the other. Something like that. Is there going to be rolled up? No, they don't need to be rolled up. They just don't need to be rolled up. So start it a little lower on closer to the elbow. And feel like that will work out all right. Something like that. For funsies. And then, I guess... Where's my eraser? There it is. Photoshop doing its thing. So then here'd be one of the... And there would be the other one heading in this direction here. Something like that. It doesn't have a flap. Does it? Let me refer to my... Like some shirts have those little flaps that go over, but this one does not. So I guess we'll stick true to that. But I like how it's like zip, 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 zip. Flat, level on the top, and then the angles at the corners are cut. K-Tiff, hello! I imagine this guy was doing barbecue before he became a zombie. The zombie is me after visiting the Chinese buffet, says Adam. What do you get in the Chinese buffet? See, being married to a Taiwanese person, westernized Chinese food does not really cut the bill. Fit the bill? Cut it? It doesn't fit the bill, it doesn't cut the bill, and it doesn't cut it. None of those things are true. All right. So this is my shirt. Let me label that layer. I'm going to come back to it in a second. Make it yellow because it's... And then, I don't know, do we want to put like a... We want to put like a little... Not sure what I want to do there. I guess this is his... I just want just like a thread of the spandex coming around here. And no, not a bump to be seen in terms of the reproductive organs. They're like somewhere down below and behind. Drawing spandex. How do you do that? Like, where's the light source? Light sources. I think maybe it's like, maybe this is helping. This is helping with this little fissure here. Maybe that could be helping. Psh. There's one little crater. Ba 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 ba. Let me... Does that help? Let me take away my... I mean... Sort of. I just go there so I can fill up... Dumplings? Yes. Hawaii chicken. What is Hawaii chicken? Don't know what that means. And anything that's been smothered in brown sauce. And all-day oil. Yeah, for sure. Around here, the Chinese food of choice is usually hot pot. Don't know if that's something that you've experienced before. Not sure about that. That's a bit sloppy. But this is flesh. Put some just... Oh, stop doing that. Something like that. Doesn't have to be perfect. Let's go ahead and put that little bump there, and then I can put in some of these little guys, which is nice. Okay, so there's the other side of his pants. Let's do that leg. Let's do this leg up. Is that too similar to the same? Maybe I do it. Something like that. That looks like a face. That's not going to work. Bum, 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 bum. Let's try that. You know what? I'm going to come back to that. Or a different approach, maybe. Let me think. Maybe I do it this way. Maybe I cut in with the... I'm going to cut in later with these things. So, let's do the full... And then, let's cut in that way. I think. B, not N. Oh. And then just let's down to, I don't know. Can always erase those later if they don't work. Or draw over top. I think it's okay. It's soy sauce, brown sugar, pineapple juice, and ginger glaze. Slow roasted or fried. Interesting. Interesting. If it has shrimp in it, I will eat it, says K-Tiff. Got all you can eat sushi here. Sushi? Ironically. Okay, so deep fried foods, I can't really eat that much anymore. I'm taking pantoprazole, which is a kind of what is it called? Protein pump inhibitor, I think that's what it's called. And if I don't take that, then I get really, really bad heartburn, depending on what I eat. Can't eat normal people food. I feel like I should make these nice and chubby. Should make these more chubby. Chubby toes. But with knuckles. How does that work? Don't ask. Chubby, knuckled. And then we gotta have one of those guys. Nope. Not sure what's happening here. Let's fix that. I feel like his ankle would actually be further back on his foot. Get some more wrinkles in there. Does that work? Not sure. Come on. Come on. Let's put some disgusting lesions in there. Kind of echoing, but in reverse, what's going on with his shorts. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, stop it. Stop it. This is a mess. I've made a mess. What a mess I've made. Undo all that stuff. Horrible. Horrible. Just horrible. The problem is, let's fix this knee up a bit. Maybe if I approach from the other angle, it will be helpful. So, I can have, if this was a muscly man, if this was the Hulk. That's a little bit better. This looks like a lizard. Okay, so right. Bum 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 bum. I have no idea what that music was from. Let's put some veins. Some kind of veiny veins. This kind of looks kind of like... Oops. What just happened? something like that. Get the veins in first. And then we can put in some lesions over there. How about that? Reset view. Can the skin be tearing too? That's kind of like what I'm drawing. Kind of, sort of. Maybe the knee. Maybe that's what I should do with the knee. Good suggestion. Like this will all be. Patella. What does the patella look like? I need to reference my anatomy. Patella. Knee bone anatomy. Knee bone anatomy. Images. Ba, ba, ba. Okay, sure. Media tibia condyle? Maybe I need to let me look on the Sketchfab. Skeleton. Try that one. Is there one with the... Oh, there's a bird owl skeleton. That's kind of cool. Not helpful for me right now at this time. Human skeleton. Okay, there's too many not human skeletons. Human skeleton. Here we go. Any of them with bent knees by any chance? No, they're all standing. Oh, this one kind of has a bent knee. Let's take a look. I'll show you what I'm looking at here. Oh, look at that. Oh my god, this one's animated, so yes, he will have a bent knee. There we go. So, which angle do I want? I feel like his left knee is better than his right knee. They're both kind of okay. Yeah, okay. Let me print screen with that. And then I'll just plop that in and then cut, delete, paste, embigify, and that'll give us what our bone should look like. But where's the patella? The patella is like a floating bone, right? Shouldn't there be a floating bone there? Come back, Sketchfab. Where's your patella? Am I just wrong about the patella? Where's the patella? Patella! There it is. No, I'm not wrong. See, look at that. Copy. Paste. Paste it. See, I'm not lying. There's the patella. There it is. Try to fool me, you skeleton. The floating patella. Okay. Well, now that's confirmed. Patella is confirmed. All right, so let's just use that one. That's fine. Do our B. Get that poking out here. And I guess the patella would be what is it? It's got to be like tendons and stuff, right? Let me knee bone anatomy. Here we go. Here we go. This is what we want. With the flesh and everything. The ligaments? You got ligaments in your knee? You're always hearing about the ligaments. Yeah. The floating patella. Held over by ligaments. Okay. Cool. So we'll put some, I don't know, just some ligaments. And then we get the patella. This is the patella. Don't dispute me. It's just ligaments. It's just happening. Don't fight it. And then, right? And this will all be bloody and gory and gruesome-y. Ba, 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 da, ba, ba, da, da, da. I think it's kind of working. Right? Gross. That's gross. some volume on there. I think we can get rid of our knee bone right now. Maybe there's gas coming out of here. Right? That's the sound it makes. Coming right out of there. It's kind of gassy. What is this we're listening to? Is this Saul Hoopy? Bet you it's Saul Hoopy. Yeah, Saul Hoopy and his novelty trio. Pua Kialoha. Probably going to get flagged on YouTube. What's going on in the chat? Good thing I got food before I came here. Today I'm teaching myself how to organize a Lancer campaign while I watch arts happen. What is a Lancer campaign? Can the skin be trying? Yes. Would that be too gory? No. Potentially. A condyle is the weird nubbins on the end of a bone where cartilage attaches. Oh, the nubbins. Usually rests on top of the femur. The patella has a jabillion ligaments connecting to the knee area. It looks like a mess of duct tape. Would look like shredded fabric as it rots. Excellent. Excellent. All right, so let's put. I need to get my brush back up to about 50. Some more. Can you have too many veins on this? It's kind of sloppy. Looks like a Paul Pope drawing. And if you don't know who Paul Pope is, get on that. Let me just fix this up here. I don't know if that's fixed, but it's different. I think the problem is there. There we go. Something like that. Darkness. Break that up a bit. Let's break these up too. Okay. Okay. That's more or less that leg. I may come back and look at it later. I'm not super hyped about it. It does look like a Paul Pope drawing though. Here, let me show you Paul Pope. Paul Pope. Da-da. Let me find. Here. Paul Pope Batman. Okay, loading. Can I zoom in? Yes, I can. Here, look at that. Look at that knee. All right. Batman Year One. Paul Pope. Ink, just like, I don't want to say sloppy, but very, but not clean. That's the knee I was talking about. I could learn from this guy to put more splatter. Right? Look at all the, there's his wrestling pants or whatever he's got going on there. Okay, so now you know. If you didn't know who Paul Pope was before, now you know what I'm talking about. Okay. Lancer is a mecha-based RPG. It runs similar to a cleaned-up 4th edition D&D with a far future, almost utopian setting. Interesting. Some of the mecha may or may not be powered by lobotomized Lovecraftian entities. One of the manufacturers even builds mechs that drive people crazy or change the flow of time. What? How is that possible? All right, we're taking too long. That's not what I wanted to do. We're going to, let's do this. Oh my God, zoom. Let's do this. Let's do this guy right here. This is the shirt. Right? This would have some wrinkles in it too. That's fine. Let's infer a vein there for no reason. And then let's do curly collar. Womp womp. Womp womp. Right? The buttons. I feel like there should be like tearing, just tearing at the holes here. This can all be more or less darken that in. Okay. So what's this guy's name? We got to decide what this guy's name is. Dick? Is that two on the nose? All right, where's my reference? Where's my shirt ref? Oh, I need to reset. I'm going to start zooming in and out. Pardon me, that's the bit. I don't need the knee anymore. Shirt, there's my shirt. Now, nope. Enter. R. Reginald 2. I need 4 letters max. Tom, Dick, Sal. Maybe Sal. Let's do Sal. I like Sal. Makes me think of Sully from the Muppets. Remember Sully? He's the construction worker guy. Okay, so Randy. I mean, Randy's pretty good too. And then how would this go over here? This is just the yeah. This is just this is the one that has the. I don't know. He's also buttoned himself up. There's too many buttons and not enough holes on this one side. So that's just the way it's got to be. I don't care anymore. This is Johnny Quest music that we're listening to. Bop up. Bop up. Bop up, bop up. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Sometimes drawing is fun. Is that... Am I doing it right? No, I'm not doing it right. It should be... It should be here, and the thing should be on this side. I did it wrong. Guys, I did it wrong. Okay. That makes sense. That makes more sense. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. Hey. Oh, no. There we go. No. Folds. Lloyd? Lloyd's not too bad. Oski? It was my granddad's name. Oski. That's an interesting name. Is it standardized that the name's on one side and the position or company's on the other? It kind of... Let me check another one. It looks like the name... Oh no, I'm seeing both. I'm seeing both. OC. Oh. Interesting. What is that? That's stupid. I guess it doesn't matter. Larry would be a good one. I'm just looking at. But I think Sal is better because it's going to be more legible. Let's just do it here. Sal. See, especially with this pen, it's got to be Sal. Can't read that either. Sal. Something like that. And then, what's his place of business? It's kind of like I didn't leave enough room. Like it's really stretched on this side. I may have made a mistake. That's okay. Where's the where's my reference? Where's my shirt reference? The button is in the middle. Not on the side. Right? Oops. Right? Auto, center, blah, blah, blah. We're not really going to see that. Okay. Oh, that's not the layer I wanted to move. Come back, Zinc. Reminds me I should save my work. Lars. Tire place. That's pretty great. That's pretty great. Probably, I'm gonna try to write tire place. Probably the only people who will know that it actually says tire place is gonna be the people, you and me, and the people that watch this live stream. Tire place. There we go. And then, dun 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 dun. Okay. Right? Okay, let's reset. Get rid of my shirt for a second. Dum bum 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 bum. Like, there could be more lesions. Like, where's his belly button? Like, do I just put his belly button here? And then... Or should the gas be coming out of his belly button? His navel. Ugh. Stretched out. The navel's all stretched out. Let's put some more. Let's put some veins. Boom, 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 boom. Like stretch marks, right? The triangularness of this brush, if I just press down, you can see that the brush is just basically a triangle, is what gives it that interesting Paul Popish look and feel. Which makes it look cool in some places, but makes it harder to draw with in others. I don't know, do we just put like a... Maybe we need more speckles. All right. It does look... I can't get over how Paul Popey that looks. Looks. All right, let's do the other hand. And then, as we see... No, too loose. Too loose, Lautrec. There. This will just be... It's just there. Is this guy going to have any hair? Or is he going to be bald? Let me finish the... No, let's do it. I was going to say, let me finish the hand. But I'm thinking if I decide to put in hair, it might affect the hand. So let's do his head. His face. Tire place is pretty great. Sal will get you a good deal. Yes, he will. All right, where's my silly old ridiculous... Look at those nipples. That's what he's missing. Too bad they're covered up. See, he looks like he's got a shirt on. This guy looks like he's got a shirt on. You still see his nipples, though. I don't understand how that works. But it's pretty great. What do I like about this? I like the mouth. I like the eyes. I like the little lesions on his... Oops. On his skull there. Originally, I put a mustache on this guy. You can see on my red here. Let's opaque that up. You can see he's got a mustache. But then I decided to put a mustache on my Rocketeer guy in the other drawing. So we're not gonna. This guy's not gonna have a mustache anymore. I'm taking it off. I'm removing the mustache. That's it. And then let's take a look at this guy. He has very much of a decomposed look. He's got the thin neck. He's got the blood dripping. That might be a little too gruesome. And is there anything else? Oh yeah, that. Actually, I like the mouth. No, I'm gonna delete that. Don't need it. All right. This guy, I think, just to really emphasize the fact that he's bloated and rotund, I might make him wall-eyed as well. So let's just start drawing. Let me think. Let me save my work. Yeah, the stash is good, but it's got to go. So let me. Like if his eyes. 40 years. I'd like to really emphasize the. And then I can get the something going on with his. Oh, it's a happy accident. But let's put his ears further back. Looks kind of like what's his face? The guy from It, Pennywise. I don't know, I'm just testing some things out here. Ear over here. All right. I feel like part of this is going to have to go. I like his nostrils. Oh my God, what happened? His nostrils. Also, like, don't know how or why, but the gases inside of him are pushing the front of his face out. And it's disturbing me. Random teeth. I guess his mouth should be open to get the gases coming out. Right? I feel like I can delete all of this stuff here. Legs gone. Well, damn it. Damn it all to heck. Keep that. Keep the ground plane. so I don't get confused later. Right? Maybe just keep him bald. Like the guy. Like, just put some... Like the guy from The Thing. Like in The Deal. It's a quote from Army of Darkness. Like in The Deal. This is right after he did the Klaatu, Barada Nikto, whatever. Right? Is this going to work? Maybe I kind of want to put like... Should one of his eyes be just like hanging out of his... No, it's too gruesome. But I like that this one is kind of like... Something's inside of his cheek. Pushing his eye. Like maybe I should just like move this whole part like right up here. We've kind of thrown anatomy out the window already. It's kind of an interesting look. Ba 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 ba. Right? Am I right or am I wrong? And then I don't know. Some gashes on his forehead. Where did we decide that the gas was coming out on his face? His ear and his mouth, I think, is what I talked about before. Right? Right? Kind of want to... Okay, so I think if we decided that he's not going to have... I mean, I could put some more hair on his... Give him some, like... I don't want to make him Wolverine hairy. No, I think that's going to mess with the... I'll just leave it the way it was. Maybe put some down here. That should be fine. Okay. We're going to keep that in mind. We're going to go to our final layer. Oops. R. Reset. B for brush. And now we can put those hairs on. Sure, a couple on the feet. Why not? And then do the same over here. Leg. We could have some chest hair coming out too. Why not? There's some much needed texture in these empty parts here. Not too much though. Okay. Let me, now that I've drawn that rough, I think maybe what the way to do it is, you know what? The first thing I'm going to do is going to finish that hand. And then I think I can get rid of that red layer. So let's finish the hand. What's give him the Innsmouth look. Make him look like he's belching. What's an antidanton? I don't know what that reference is. Don't know what you're saying. Okay, so how am I going to do this? Pudgy hand? Get some... Oh, this is his arm. So his sleeve is here, right? Okay. Let me make an adjustment here. This is his sleeve. Not sure if that's going to read. But I know it's there. And then we can get... This is where we put a vein too. Veins everywhere. No. Maybe further back a bit. Should be on the... like that? Something like that. Doesn't look very veiny. It doesn't look very veiny. Try again. There. Maybe. Dun, 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 dun. Make it more veiny. Bum 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 bum. Yeah. Yeah, see? Yeah. Ugh. Visualizing in my head. Where's the thumb gonna be? Hidden, I guess? Maybe behind? Let me think. Let me think. It's kind of like... Did I put it too low? Should it be more like the other one where he's trying to crawl? Like a chicken leg? Like that? Maybe let me try something here. Let me try something. Let me see if I can. Let me save my work! Let me put this. Oh, you eraser, you're way too big. No. Don't know what I'm trying. What the heck was that? Damn you. Damn you. Stop it. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Get out of here, red. I don't like you anymore. Move over, red. Now you're blue. Okay, so this is the way we're going to do it. Here's a knuckle. Here's a knuckle. Here's a knuckle. Here's a knuckle. And what if we put this even more? And this one even more that way. I think that'll work. And then thumb would be there. I think that'll work. Let's try something like that. Let me zoom out to see that the hands aren't ridiculously disproportionate in size to one another. I think that's close. A little bit small, but we'll fix it. We'll do. We'll manage that in. And I'm on blue. Okay. So now, do what I was doing before. But now, this time. Up, up. Get some fingernails in there. And a suggestion of a thumb with a little. I think that's all right. Ground. I should really do the ground in a different layer, in case I change my mind about how that's gonna look. That's Let's take this. Is making it bigger gonna work? Helps a little bit. But I feel like these ones should be longer. Stretch? It looks kind of like a weird duck foot. Maybe if I put more. Okay. I think that's going to do it for that hand. Jay Hosier is here. Hey, dudes. Hey, dudes yourself. Okay, now we do the, yeah, that hand is, it is small. But I kind of like, I don't want to make it too big. I like it. I like how it's, I mean, let's take a wide view. I was hoping to finish the board today, but I guess that's not happening. It does look a little bit small, but also, you know, whatever. Here, let me try. Maybe what I'll do, maybe what will help, is if I take this head and make it smaller. Would that help? Now, which side should it be? Would it be more? I feel like it should be closer to this side. Now, what would happen if we got rid of all the red on this layer? Delete. Why aren't you deleting? I'm on the right layer. Selecting just the red. Delete. Okay, there we go. It worked that time. Reset view. Zoom out. No, I'm going to move it. I'm going to move it the other way. I'm going to move it backwards. Or this way. And maybe even just make it slightly less slanted. Let's try that. Now, I'm going to take all the black on that layer. And I'm going to G it. But at first, let's do that. Okay. I mean, I feel like I could have probably used a bunch of it, but as the final. I mean, but that's fine. I just draw over it. No big deal. Everything's happy with that arm. Everything's happy with all this stuff up here. We decided that I didn't really draw the ear, did I? But we decided that some ulcers. Oh God. Stand by. Let me grab my Cthulhu mug. I got that mug from a friend. And my immediate response, oh great, more Cthulhu stuff. But it's actually a really great mug. It holds a lot of liquid. It's very sturdy, easy to drink out of. It's my favorite mug. Okay, so I guess he's just not going to have a neck. All right. B. Let's see how. Let's see. Let's see. No, I'm going to go back. And let's go to... Let's change our blue into red. And we decided... Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. So I'm coming out of there. Excuse me. Maybe I won't have... I don't think I will have anything coming out of his ear because there's already so much going on. He's got stuff coming out of his... Got maybe just a little wisp. Just a little wisp coming out of his ear. Put some like insinuating spots on the ground there. Yeah, okay, cool. Go to black. Let's finish this up. Could look at bloated hands for reference. No time! No time! Gotta finish this. Okay, let me. Nope, nope, nope. Let's give him just little. This one is more. His eyes are intact. More or less. Oh my god, that eraser, this brush size is way too big. See, it's hard to make a circle with this triangular brush. Now it looks like a Rick and Morty eye. Yeah, this song is called Mr. Chesterton's Dog. Now what do I put in here? Texture is the answer. Make it look like a Paul Pope mess. Okay. Alright, lips. Disgusting lips. This is hard. I feel like this can all just be black, right? And then these are his bottom teeth. Something like that. I'm gonna put some hairs there too. He hasn't shaved for a while. I mean, he does look weird. This much we know. Alright, so. Paul Pope was great. Jay, you and I are on the same page with regards to Paul Popery. Maybe I don't erase all of that. And yeah, I guess this is the other one here. Another legion. Lesion, not legion. Some kind of a maybe. I don't actually have to draw. Don't draw his head. Is that interesting? That kind of suggests the hair, doesn't it? But I think I need some more. Does that kind of look like something? It kind of looks like something, I guess. A shirt. Some Dungeons and Dragons soundtrack for you there. All right, let's get that last Fisher in. And it kind of looks like his head is pouring. It's kind of like pouring forth out of his body, out of his shirt, which I like. Maybe let's add another. I'm having trouble with my veins today. Do it right. Do it better. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. It's Dungeon Master. Okay. The final Fisher. Space. The final Fisher. Gross. Gross. Blort, like it's almost like splashing. In fact, let's say that it is. And then we can. I kind of like what I. Okay, right. And then this will just be. Swirly whirly. Too many lines. Too many there. Oh, what a mess. I want to show volume. How's that looking? How is that looking? If I look at it from far away, can't really tell. I think I need to delineate the shirt more. Maybe a couple other parts. So let's do that now. Just thicker outlines on some of these things, which will make it look more Paul Popey. Who likes Paul Pope? I do. Right? Get some more shadows underneath. I guess I've decided to draw the shadow on the same layer. Sal, you and your tiny hands. Okay, let's just fill. Well, not. Oh, give it a little bit of. And that should be fine. I hope. Collar. Collar here. Da, 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 da. Let's put some more hair on him. Is that too sloppy? Kind of works. And then I think if we're not done now, will we ever be? Spandex shorts. Good for what ails ya. Let's use some heavier outline here. So Paul Popey. Underneath. And with that, how long have I been streaming for? An hour and 26, my God. And I thought I was going to get the boar done in this one shot. Nope, not happening. So, with that, my friends, I will thank you for joining me. Well, I will remind you to like and subscribe. I will ask you to follow me on social media if you dare. And oh yeah, maybe this will help a little bit more around the gums. And yeah, hey, if you know somebody who likes drawing, send them over to this channel and send them over to my Discord, because yeah, we talk about art and stuff right here. And with that, I will bid you fond farewell. I will see you next time on the internet. I will thank you for showing up once again, and I will see you next time. Thank you, Jay Hosier. It's Clint Howard after eating too much bad ice cream. Yeah, it kind of is. Good call. I might take those lesions on his head away. I think they're kind of distracting. But for now, let's take a look at our... There's our mushroom in the background. Boop. Here's our hog. Nope. Where's my hog? Where's just the drawing of the hog? Drawing of the hog is gone. Bored. Here he is. There he is. So that's going to be the final composition. I guess I can put this hog up here. And it's a great day for drawing zombies. And I'll see you next time on the internet. Aye, aye, and goodbye.